All right, hello, welcome, welcome to the sneaky PM session stream. Yeah, my schedule today didn't permitted me to be online for the morning session, and to be honest, after what I'm seeing right now, I'm 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 pretty glad I wasn't necessarily there. Such a lackluster session for the morning session. So this day today we basically had a pretty poor London Open silver bullet hour. Asia was pretty poor also. London was poor. AM session was really poor. So the PM session holds some weight that it might be better. At least that's the last chance for today, right? So it's either this or nothing. Well, I'm good. Thanks for asking. Thailand, Temizan. How about you, my friend? We'll see what we get from this PM session today. Very smooth buy side liquidity that's being presented currently. And I like those lows here, to be honest. I like those 1, 2, 3 perfectly equal lows at a key level. That sounds like a solid draw liquidity. So minor sell set here and here. I'm trading final account or final accounts here on the streams. By the way, I can show for the record that's the current account balance, 49.48 and a half. So yeah, clearly I am in a drawdown currently for quite a bit of time, but nonetheless that's where I am with this account. That's the first account. That's the same account from the beginning. So 90 or 91 streams, I believe, so far, all on the same account. It was passed on the stream and now currently funded, suffering a little bit of a drawdown and finding my way out of it. So yep. All right. So yeah, the daily chart is currently under a consolidation, but it really feels like it wants to seek higher prices though. So higher time frame, I wouldn't be necessarily bearish. But lower time frames may permit a little bit of run on sell side. We'll see what we get though. 2 minutes, roughly 2 minutes until the PM session silver bullet will begin, and and let me annotate the first presented fair value gap for today. 931. It's a really nice large CB. So let's add it to the mix. It was traded into it here once, twice, third time, fourth time, 5 times. 5 times it resisted price here. Very high resistance liquidity. Run conditions during the morning session though. I'm with Lucid Trading, but I'm not an affiliate, so this is an honest choice, I guess. All right, so we'll see what we'll get though. There might be some ideas coming for the PM session. We are in this consolidation so far, so I don't necessarily want to draw too much ideas on, but depending on which pool of liquidity will we go first, I will be adjusting accordingly. So if we go for the buy side first, I might look for the price to reverse in here and start attacking some sell side. If we drop lower first and leave those highs, then I would like to potentially aim for those later on. But yeah, let's just watch and see what the price will actually be presenting, because currently we are in a consolidation here. So let's see. All right, slow start so far. Slow start. Let's see if we can get anything more protracted, more pronounced. Some larger candles, stuff like that. All right, so looks like we are approaching some little lower prices while leaving the buy side liquidity as it is. I like the buy side liquidity for number of reasons, because not only it's just slightly below the first presented fair value gap, which by default is or can be a strong draw on liquidity. There's also a key level from the daily chart, slightly above those equal highs. And this is quite a consolidated day, right? So it can reasonably trade back and forth inside this range, meaning returning back to this area would be quite reasonable as an expectation, I would say. Quite reasonable. All right, looks like it's stretching towards the buy side already. So it kind of went consolidated, consolidated, consolidated. Tried to reach this key level, couldn't do so. Didn't close, but not quite enough to touch it, and then just send it straight higher. So it definitely seems like it wants to seek the buy side liquidity and the first presentation, but it leaves or engineers another pool of sell side liquidity here. So that might be interesting. All right, all right, all right. Alright, so we close below this fair value gap. It has a potential to act as an inversion and seek the sell side liquidity still below those lows. I really like what it did here. It opened up, traded to this fair value gap low, and then sold off aggressively. To me, that's quite bearish. To me, that's quite smelling those equal lows here. Alright, so bearish fair value gap. Right there. Stop loss above this inversion fair value gap. If it goes above it, I'm definitely wrong. The idea is to seek the sell side liquidity below those lows and towards this gap specifically. This is like a solid partial there. If we could if we could reach that level. Well, I'm not a huge fan of this type of reaction off of this key level. This down candle in here needs to be quickly traded through now on the downside. Otherwise I don't like it though. because I don't want this to act as a change in the state of delivery, right? So I would like to send it below the mean threshold and close below the mean threshold, and that would be indicative that it should continue, but yeah, even though the initial drop was promising, this reaction out of this key level is a little bit concerning. We did return back into this inversion fair value gap, so no close above the consecutive encroachment is allowed really. Yeah, it's already storming the consecutive encroachment. Not good, not good. I guess I trapped myself into this idea. Well, yeah, it wasn't maybe necessarily the best one. But yeah, I guess fair enough, fair enough. Stopped me out exactly at the high of this candle there at 2909.14, and this candle's high was 29,914 even. Well, I guess if I tried, I wouldn't get that feel. But yeah, the body's respecting the lower half. That's good, and it should continue now lower after this rejection, I suppose. But yeah, I got stopped out exactly at the high. Well, I mean, if it delivers now after stopping me out exactly on the highest tick, then I will smile big time. But yeah, it's still, I guess, kind of tricky because of this consolidation here. So maybe I got a little bit overzealous, but at the same time, I like the idea of this inversion to send it out into this fair value gap here, at least. So well, I like how the potential change in the state of delivery was used as a premium array here. It opened up, traded into it, and now selling off. That's a nice little bearish signature. So yeah, I guess let's see. I will watch a couple more minutes if it will actually break lower and deliver that target. That would be such a bounty. But yeah, whatever it does, it does. I got taken out so far by like perfect top tick stop loss, which isn't that easy to achieve, I suppose. But yeah, it might also happen that it goes higher than that without delivering lower. I suppose it's in the realm of possibility. So regardless, I guess. All right, looks like it's actually want to see higher prices one more time. So yeah, I would get stopped out regardless, probably with that. Well, yeah, it is what it is. I made a mistake entering inside this consolidation. Shouldn't have done it, I guess. But yeah, for a moment, I really like the idea, but yeah, stopped out, managed risk. It's fine. I will take it home. So yeah, that's it. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, though, and see you guys next time. I'll be coming back stronger, though. I'll be coming back stronger.